think about direct contracting too is that I think it's a way to sort of expand in terms of what ACOs have been able to do. So I think what CMS was anticipating when ACOs came out was that through ACOs, people would learn how to take on risk, right? And that eventually what we would see is that ACOs may become sort of the precursor to MA and being able to sort of take on the MA business, right? And we would see that. And I think to some extent we've sort of seen that a bit. But what we also know about MA is that for the provider to sort of transition to a full-blown MA plan, there is a lot more involved than just knowing how to manage the risk of the patient. I mean, there's networks and how do you certify your networks and the contracting elements, the reporting. And so the way that I think people are talking about direct contracting is almost a way to encourage more of those providers to take on more risk and more Medicare fee-for-service members without all of the sort of the complexities and infrastructure that you need to set up an MA plan. And it's a way to get some of the best parts of the MA plan, like the supplemental benefits piece, which we started to see with next generation ACOs, again, without, all the infrastructure that one would need to sort of stand up an MA plan. And so I think that's why people are seeing this sort of as a successor to ACOs, because instead of making that jump from ACO to MA plan, how do we continue to bring these provider organizations along through direct contracting?